Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to another live session, right? It's a recorded live, but it's still a live session. It will be recorded, which is great. So you can watch it now, you can watch it later, no problem at all. You can also put your questions here on the side and we'll be here, okay? Right here on the side, see, to answer all of them. All right? And today, guys, such an amazing recipe. It's not a course day today, okay? Today is not a mini course day. But I'm going to make a pumpkin and coconut sweet, and it's really sweet, really sweet. So here, everything is in abundance, okay? If you have pumpkin at home, take advantage and grab this recipe so it turns out really delicious, okay? Just letting you know, this pumpkin is a neck pumpkin. There's that greener one, right? And there's the more yellow one. Mine is the more yellow one, okay, guys? But look, this pumpkin is so good because I got a really huge one. In fact, after peeling and cleaning it, it weighs 3.3 kilograms. So it was huge. It even wrapped around. So make the most of it, okay? So go to the market, buy some pumpkin, or sometimes you might even have it in your backyard. If you have neck pumpkin, take the opportunity to make this awesome dessert. Well, I'm going to share the recipe with you, so write it down because I love this dessert. And I'm sure you're going to like it. I've already got the pumpkin here all chopped up. I cut it up kind of randomly, you know, guys, really random. It's fine because it's going to cook and fall apart anyway. Remove the seeds, take off the skin, okay? Chop it up, but you don't need to cut it too small. And let's cook it. So 3.3 kilograms of pumpkin for the amount of sugar. Shall we talk a little about sugar? Well, you can use up to the same weight as the pumpkin, 3.3 kilograms, that's right. But that's up to you, okay? Do you like it really sweet, super sweet? You can do 1-to-1, which would be 3 kilograms of pumpkin, 3 kilograms of sugar. Now, if you don't like it too sweet, like me, I like the sweetness of the pumpkin, but not that sweet. You can even cut it in half. 3 kilograms of pumpkin. Well, here it's 3.3 kilograms, right? 3 kilograms of pumpkin, 1.5 kilograms of sugar. I'm going to go with something in between. I'm going to use 3.3 kilograms of pumpkin and 2 kilograms of sugar. At this intermediate level, and add it, okay, guys? Don't use less, seriously, because otherwise it won't keep well, since sugar acts as a preservative. The sugar creates the syrup and preserves your dessert. So you really need to use this amount. Don't use less. All right, so I've added it here. Look. I have 3.3 kilograms of pumpkin and 2 kilograms of refined sugar. But you can also use crystal sugar, coconut, or shredded coconut. I'm going to add it here. I have 300 grams, okay? And to give it some flavor, I have cinnamon here, 3 sticks of cinnamon, since it's a lot, right? And 10 cloves. Guys, look, just a little bit of clove at the bottom, really just a little, okay? So it doesn't leave that lingering clove flavor afterwards. I just want to add some aroma. So much so that after the sweet is ready, I'm going to remove the cinnamon and especially the cloves. So it doesn't leave that strong aftertaste, which I don't even like. I love cloves, I love cinnamon, but that lingering aftertaste, if you leave the clove in there, it even gets darker. It starts to stain your dessert. That's not good. And some people don't like biting into a clove, you know? Clove, okay? Well, since the dessert is big, the pot is big too, all right? I have a big pot, one of those cast iron pots. We used to call it cast iron. I don't know what you call it nowadays. You can let me know in the comments here, all right? Oh, it's aluminum, not cast iron, okay? It's just that we used to say that before because we didn't know, but this pot is thick aluminum. And to make this delicious syrup, don't use those really thin aluminum pots. They call it, I don't know, hammered aluminum. I don't really know what that's called, you know? But tell me, do you have any big, thick aluminum pots? If you do, let me know here, okay? Because this one of mine is gorgeous. I don't even know its size. Let me see. Right now, I don't have it here. With the trash, it has about 30 centimeters in diameter, you know, and in depth. This one of mine, oops, the other way around, it has 11. So tell me, what size is your pot? Okay, I think this pot might even be small. Let's see, I'm going to put the pumpkin in here. Look at this, guys. Look how much I like. Oh my God, will it fit? Because later it will shrink, but it will make a lot of syrup. This isn't going to fit, guys. I'm going to have to get a bigger pot because I have 2 kilos. of sugar. And I'm going to put it in here. This sugar is going to rise. So I'm going to get a bigger pot. Want to see? Ta-da! Oh, what a beautiful thing. Wow. You don't have to make that smell either. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. Guys, are you like me? I'm obsessed with pots. Like, hold on a second. I'm going to put this in here. Look. This one is huge, really huge. Let me check its size. Yikes. Wow, wow, wow. It's about 37 centimeters in diameter. It's really big. But of course, you can make less, right? You can make a smaller amount or a big pot if you have one. I'm going to put it in here. Look. Guys, I just love making things like this, you know, with plenty, lots and lots. And sweets are something you have to make, right? You really have to make a lot of it. When you're making it, you know that grandma who makes a ton of sweets? Oh, I have some news for you. Guys, I'm going to be a grandma. How wonderful. I thought of my grandma. I thought of myself. Now I'm going to be a grandma, guys. My son, my daughter-in-law. How amazing. Big kiss to her. If she's listening to me right now, right? Oh, I'm so happy, right? Really happy. So let's make a sweet, grandma's sweet. Now I'm going to add the sugar here. Oh my God, giving you the first step, huh? My son, my big boy, now he's going to be a dad. How cool. All right, here it is. You don't need to add water because the sugar, it will melt on its own, right? As it boils, and the pumpkin has water in it. So I'm going to add a few cinnamon sticks. 3 sticks and some cloves, about 10 cloves. Another detail about the cloves, guys, is that I remove that little ball on top, you know? I take it off because otherwise it falls apart and leaves that taste. Remove the little ball, take the little ball off the clove. All right, now it's time for the heat, okay? Let me turn it on here. Hey, and now it's heavy. Just leave it here. I'm going to give it a little stir, okay? Just a little stir. You don't need to keep stirring and stirring because the sugar is going to start boiling now. It's going to start getting moist and turn into liquid here. So don't add any water. You'll see how much water will come out, okay? I'll just give it a quick stir and then I'll come back to show you when it starts boiling, all right? How is the sugar going to turn out? And so guys, look, there's also the lid for the pot, but it's not good to cook sweets with the lid on. It's always better to cook sweets with the pot uncovered so that all the toxins, because there are toxins in the sugar, there are toxins in the pumpkin, can be released. And then I'll explain to you later how to remove those toxins from here. Let's leave it there for a bit. It's good, guys. Look how fast. After 20 minutes, it's already cooked. Okay, I'm going to take it out of here. I'm not going to use all this syrup. First, I'll take it out of the syrup so I can mash it. That's good there. Later, I'll see how much syrup I'll use. Guys, I took all the pumpkin out of the syrup, and there's still a lot left in there. I'll show you in a bit because I'm just going to mash it a little and remove the cloves and cinnamon. All right, so I'm going to do that now. Look. You don't need to mash it too much because you'll add the coconut later. You noticed I didn't add the coconut yet, right? The coconut is for now, okay guys? It's still going back in there, back on the stove too. So here, look, since there's a lot of pumpkin, I decided to take it out of the syrup. And I'm doing this here, okay? I'm also taking the opportunity to remove the cloves and cinnamon. Oh, and I have some news for you. Did you know that now you can become a member of this channel? Yes, you can help the channel grow and give us a hand, right? So right here on the side, there's a little button. You can click it. It says become a member and you'll get exclusive recipes. Click there, guys. It's exclusive content just for you. Click that become a member button and take a look. See what you'll get in return for becoming a VIP member of this channel, okay? Click there and check it out. All right, guys, look, now I've divided it here because look at how much syrup is left over. So I'm not going to use all this syrup. Let's see. Now I'm going to put it back in the pan. I think now I can even use a smaller pan because I'm going to add the pumpkin, which I mashed up a little. Later it will break apart even more because it's beautiful here. Look at that gorgeous color, right? The coconut, which is here, it's 300 grams of coconut, and my syrup as well, because I don't want to leave this dry. I want it with a bit of syrup. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to get another slightly smaller pan to make the mixture. The pumpkin goes back in the pan, okay? All right, and now we add the shredded coconut. Oh, Jesus, today I'm really feeling flustered. The coconut goes right in here. Look, guys, I'm going to add just a little bit at a time, okay? Go very slowly because I have put in exactly 300 grams, but I know some people don't like too much coconut in their recipe. Just take your time with it. I like it, okay? So add just a little at a time. Let me grab my spatula here. This is going on the stove, okay, guys? Back on the stove. And here I'm also going to add about 2 to 3 cups of this broth. And I'll keep an eye on it because it's going to cook a little longer. If I think I need more broth, if I want it to be more soupy, add it. If you want to put it all in, go ahead and let it cook there. Okay, so hold on. As you keep cooking, you'll notice, see, stirring here. The broth has pretty much been absorbed, see? So that's when you keep adding more as needed. Let's see how much broth it actually takes, right? I'm going to add one more so it doesn't end up dry. Okay, so far I've already added 3 cups. I'm going to let it boil and I'll show you guys. Guys, it's been about 10 more minutes here. I added 2 more cups of broth because I want it to be brothy, okay? It's cooking here. Look how cute it is. I'm going to add the rest of the coconut because I love coconut. So I really think 300 grams is just right. And as for the broth, I've used 5 cups already. Let's keep going. Let's see if we'll need more. It's still cooking here just a little longer, okay? In total, it's been 20 minutes already. Over there, another pot. And another 10 minutes here. So that's 30 minutes in total. Guys, look how beautiful this is. Just look at that. It's been about 15 minutes stirring here, but look how beautiful it is. It's ready, okay? Now, if you want it even more brothy, there's still a little bit left here. I added 5 cups. Look. But if you want more syrup, you can add it. There's plenty here. Look. There's still a little bit of syrup left over. It's ready. I'm going to take it out of here to cool. Be honest, guys. Look at how much dessert there is. Look at this. Seriously, I'm going to grab a little bit here. Look. Look at the syrup. I saved the rest of the syrup, okay, because I put a little bit on top here. But look at this. Look how much coconut there is here. See? Beautiful, right? Did you like it? Did you like the recipe? Make it at home, okay? Neck pumpkin. Now, you know, if you didn't know, buy that one, the yellow ones. Nice and yellow, like this. The skin is really yellow because it's all pulp, the neck part. So it's all pulp and it's awesome, right? I'll see you in the next recipe. There's a new mini course coming soon, but there's still another really delicious recipe. Very soon you'll find out, okay? Big kiss, the recipe for this is down below, okay? Just write it down. Kiss, bye-bye, everyone. See you next time.